Hey, it's Dave. Welcome back to the channel. So in keeping with the 60s, the last lesson I did was a song by The Association from 1967. Today we're going to go back to 64 with a band called the Beau Brummels. Or if you remember them from the Flintstones, they are the Beau Brummel Stones. The song is called Laugh Laugh. It's a favorite of mine. Simple to play. I'm going to show you. There's just a few parts and it just repeats. So let's take a look. Song starts like this. We start with a G sharp to a G sharp major 7 to a G sharp 7 to a G sharp major 7 to a G sharp minor to a G sharp minor major 7 to a G sharp minor 7 back to a G sharp minor major 7, and that is the intro. Then the verse starts, and we start like this. I hate to say it, but I told you so. And what we're doing is G sharp minor to C sharp minor, and then there's this fill of D sharp, E, G sharp. I hate to say it, but I told you so. Don't mind my preaching to you. I said don't trust him, baby, now you B, E, A, B, E. Every time it comes out of this E, it's going to walk down E, D sharp. Wouldn't believe me when I gave advice. I said that he was a tease. If you want help, you better ask me now. So be sincere, convince me with a pretty please. Now the chorus. F sharp. Laugh, laugh to B. I thought I'd die. E. It seems so funny to A. D. Laugh, laugh to G. You met a guy. C. Who taught you how it feels to be. And then we go to the EA section. Lonely, oh so lonely. Don't think of... And then right back into the second verse. The second verse is identical to the first verse. The second chorus is identical to the second chorus. Now we move to the interlude. Now the interlude is almost exactly like the intro, except it's not going to go to the minor section. It's just going to play. Then back to the verse, which is going to use the minor again. Now, all this is exactly the same. Verse 3 is the same as 1 and 2. The only difference, when we come out of this last verse, it's going to go... And instead of going up, this time it's going to go and down. With an F over C sharp for the first chord. Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd laugh. And then the end of the song. Lonely, oh so lonely, lonely, oh so lonely. Folks, that is how you play Laugh Laugh by the Beau Brummels, or the Beau Brummel Stones, depending on your age and how you remember them. To me, I always think of that Flintstones episode. It's brilliant. Anyways, it's a great song. One of my favorites from the 60s. I love the 60s. A lot of people say that the 60s music is where music finally reached its peak, and then the 70s are just extensions of it. I tend to disagree. I think the recordings of the 70s were nicer than the 60s, and I also think some of the arrangements, when you get to bands like Steely Dan and the whole LA studio sound, the Doobie Brothers, and a lot of other bands really had some nice songs, chords, and production. But the 60s really did start it all as far as breaking away from your typical 145 and 1645 progressions that I generally don't care for, which is why I really don't care that much for the blues, as much as I just feel the melodies are boring as hell. Anyways, this song I completely dig. You completely dig. We dig it. Very good.